Hi friends, wonderful to be with you once again. These conversations mean so much to Aparajita and me, and I hope it's mutual. I know it is.
We look forward to reconnecting with you at the earliest, with more vigor and enthusiasm.
True.
We feel so loved, cherished, worthwhile, and most of all, energized.
Energized, yes, Aparajita. This precious energy sustains us and enables us to share with you varied and diversified aspects of life that help us all in the process of transformation and evolution.
And our conversations accept and acknowledge every dimension of existence.
Correct.
We do not deny the presence of delusions, illusions, negative energy, and challenges.
Okay.
They, in fact, comprise the dichotomy and enigma of life itself. And at the same time,
We share the power of awareness, faith, willpower, and persistent endeavors that eventually overcome these dark and frightening conditions which threaten to engulf us with stress and hopelessness.
and we emerge stronger, fulfilled, and joyful, that no matter what, we did not succumb. On the contrary, we rise like a phoenix from the ashes.
Yes, Aparajita.
This process, however, needs a constant vigilance so that nothing and no one external to us can steal our precious spiritual energy, mentally, emotionally, or physically.
Continuously, we are besieged with dangerous high decibel levels of cacophonous sounds that, with their deafening intensity, literally unnerve us. Conflicting emotions and relationships challenge our minds and patience and tend to overwhelm us and deplete our calm and composure.
Suppressed emotions and desires that may harbor embittered resentments and painful memories,
Very true.
if not met with a strong willpower to release and let go without resentments, eventually damage not only ourselves but the environment and also our precious loving relationships.
Then, when unable to cope or find our equanimity and tranquility on our own, we escape. Unconsciously, perhaps we scramble towards the healing embrace of nature, to quiet mountains and flowering valleys, to rejuvenating and revitalizing forests as our sole resort.
Nature never fails to caress us with her care and healing.
Correct.
For a while, we are comforted and consoled. We feel refreshed and rejuvenated. But sooner or later, the tumultuous convergence of incessant thoughts, egoistical conflict, and the remembrance of worrisome causes that have invaded our lives so deeply rise once again like an inner tsunami.
And threaten to engulf us with the same intensity and fears. No longer is the song of the bird sweet or the lake placid. Our energies and spirit feel exhausted and we are lost and troubled once again.
This teaches us that externally we will heal, but there is an internal, invisible but invincible sacred space which contains unimaginable treasures of bliss and serenity to which we can return willingly from wherever we are.
To reach it, we will have to go within.
In this magical realm of our subconscious, in serene stillness and awareness, we shall experience the power of our minds and souls.
I guess once we discover this universe within ourselves and frequent it faithfully, we can stand even amidst crowds and noise and yet be in control, feel joyous and complacent, and celebrate in the infinite space where we listen to the soul play of silence.
The beauty is that this silence is not without voice or words, as we may assume. It is the magical whisper and guidance of the divine voice of intuition and insight, which is our eternal and faithful friend and confidant that waits to guide, comfort, and heal us.
This voice is the inspiration of the writer, the canvas or colors of a painter, the impeccable art of a sculptor, the expressions of a dancer, and the wisdom of the saints and sages.
So beautifully expressed, Sheeba. If we learn to habitually visit and befriend, connect deeply and consistently with this inner self in solitude and faith, listen to its truth and honest wisdom, it will bless us with the ultimate gifts of transformation and evolution.
But first, a realization is essential. A willingness is necessary to find the time and inclination so we may return to the healing energy as frequently as we can.
In the midst of the chaotic and frenzied life we encounter daily, this understanding and decision will be as a wellspring of inimitable solace and reconnect. Joseph Campbell, a writer whose work covers many aspects of the human condition, says, and I quote, "You must have a place to which you can go. In your heart, your mind, or your house, almost every day, where you do not owe anyone and where no one owes you. A place that simply allows for the blossoming of something new and promising."
Yes, it's about taking the time to relax, rest, to breathe, and not abandon ourselves. We can call it self-introspection, connecting with our higher self, prayer, meditation, reflection,
Rumination, contemplation, deliberation,
Lovely.
a retreat. Call it what you may. Anything that makes us quietly listen to our soul, to our heart, and helps us pause in this frantic journey of life.
And then we will be tutored by the voice of intuition. Intuition.
Intuition. We often find ourselves saying, "Something told me not to go there, but I didn't listen. I just felt it was not right. I knew this would work out. I could sense it so clearly."
This is the power of intuition. If only we listen to it more intently and seriously.
Do Zantamata, an eminent author, describes intuition so beautifully, and I quote her, "Intuition literally means learning from within. Most of us were not taught how to use this sense, but all of us know well that gut feeling. Learn to trust your inner feeling, and it will become stronger. Avoid going against your better judgment or getting talked into things that just don't feel right." Unquote.
Actually, this precious gift we have of intuition never stops speaking with us. It keeps guiding and warning us. It's we who have drowned its voice by choosing to ignore and disregard it.
You see, we allow our conscious mind, with its conditioned and fearful beliefs and incessant talk, to overtake and obliterate the intuitive attempts of our subconscious mind and soul that long to guide and steer us safely in our challenging journey with their eternal wisdom.
It's only when we decide to listen carefully to this voice of conscience and allow it to grow stronger and louder with our faith in its guidance and truth, and we train ourselves to be discriminative of all that our conscious mind tells us, that we can eventually be free to be who we want to be, to feel what we wish to feel, to live our lives with strength, confidence, and well-being.
This involves great effort,
Correct.
an agitated mind with the convergence of innumerable thoughts needs strong willpower and discipline to free itself from turmoil and disturbance. Weeds of negative blueprints that have made deep grooves in our subconscious minds need to be uprooted and dissolved, one by one, slowly but surely.
However, the patient flowering of a strong spiritual connect, purity in thought, word and action, and an awakening of consciousness will undoubtedly and unfailingly fill our lives with bliss and peace.
Stillness and quiet eventually bring clarity to so many of our unanswered questions. Like, why am I so restless? What's missing in my life? How do I deal with this situation? It is so confusing.
Have I still not let go of that which has already let go of me? Are my past painful memories still haunting me and preventing me to live this present beautiful life? I think I still need to forgive and forget.
Self-centered activity, unreasonable ambitions, fears and frustrations suffocate our very breath. We need to break free and clear the mirror of our minds and hearts so we can see the reflection of the beauty and purity of our souls.
I don't think anything or anyone external can help us beyond a certain point. It's we, ourselves, who will have to take the responsibility of finding our peace and fulfillment. It is difficult, but not impossible.
Nothing is impossible once we make up our minds. If we can bring ourselves to sometimes move out of our comfort zone, abandon crowds and noise, and inhabit the fragrant garden of our consciousness and intuition within, we will surely discover the magical and the wonderful.
We will discover ourselves.
One of my favorite authors and spiritualists is Ernest Holmes. And he defines this return to our intuitive space so beautifully and with such clarity that I must quote him. He says, I cleanse the windows of my mind that it may become a mirror reflecting inspiration from the Most High. I do this not with strenuous effort, but through quiet contemplation, through gently reaching and affirming an inward recognition. I know exactly what to do in every situation. There is an inspiration within me which governs every act, every thought with certainty, with conviction, and in peace. Unquote.
Beautiful indeed. Aparajita, in the next episode, let us visit Mother Nature. She nurtures us in so many ways and she exemplifies the art of living. We have so much to learn from her.
Oh, a walk with nature and her teachings would be so exciting and enlightening, Sheeba.
So, till we meet again, may love, light and life bless us all. Dear viewers, you can note down an email ID of Aparajita and write to her. Don't forget to share your valuable thoughts regarding our show Journeys and Horizons. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. As of now, bye-bye, take care and stay happy always.